Welcome to CVR English. This is Naresh Kumar. Let's watch the headlines. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced tax exceptions for 1 crore more people and attributed CAPEX delays to the election year. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar called Mahakumbh 2025 a historic event, highlighting its unprecedented scale and exceptional arrangements. Amit Shah accused Arvind Kejriwal of breaking promises and misusing bucks while announcing BJP a 10 lakh free medical treatment plan for Delhi. PM Modi lauded the Union Budget 2025 to 2026 for tax relief, job creation and reforms like shipbuilding infrastructure status. Chandrababu Naidu accused YSRCP of mismanaging Polavaram and vowed its completion by 2027. Let's get into the details of news. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced that 1 crore more people will now be exempt from paying income tax. Speaking on capital expenditure, she noted that the election year impacted public investments as both central and state governments accelerated spending only in the second and third quarters. She emphasized that while fundamental infrastructure needs are being addressed, the place of additional investments follows a natural progression.
Continues to lay emphasis on reforms. 6 specified sectors have been identified and I spoke about it in the budget. Sectors in which we will continue our reform agenda. All this even as we have continuously been engaged with the stakeholders and interest of education and health has been prioritized. When we're talking about education, from a child in a daycare center, portion for women, lactating mothers, till the level of getting skilling done and also for artificial intelligence and digital reading material for students and in school and colleges, every aspect of education and bringing in that dimension which is so critical for health, daycare, cancer centers, and making sure more medical seats are available. These are kind of things with which I'm trying to highlight. The approach in this budget has been pointed on areas which definitely need immediate intervention, outlays, and action along with the states. So, Vikasit Bharat is not just being described. I've given you also what we mean by Vikasit Bharat, or what is it that we expect to achieve for Vikasit Bharat. So this budget actually has given you several things on which you can understand how this economy is being planned to take forward a route towards Vikasit Bharat. Secretaries have joined me. All of them would also come in to explain or answer and give clarity and so on. But one thing which I certainly would like to highlight is responding to the voice of the people, which is what Prime Minister Modi is known for in his administration. It's a very responsive government. And as a result, the income tax simplification, which I announced in July, is already completed in its works, and we shall bring the bill in the next week. So the income tax simplification, about which in July budget I have gone in detail to say, the work is completed within 6 months is what I said. Within 6 months we brought the bill. It will be coming into the parliament next week. So if we are talking of reform inclusive of taxation, the work is done. This budget also speaks about rationalization in customs and continues to lay emphasis on reforms. 6 specified sectors have been identified and I spoke about it in the budget.
Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar described Mahakumbh 2045 as a historic event, stating that never before had such large gathering been organized anywhere in the world with such exceptional arrangements. He expressed surprise at the scale of the event, admitting that he had never imagined such an event could be successfully organized in India. Referring to an unfortunate incident, he noted that the administration handled the situation swiftly and efficiently. Dhankar also praised Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, stating that the arrangements made under his leadership would be remembered in history.
ऐतिहासिक, आज तक पृथ्वी पर इतने करोड़ों लोगों का संगम नहीं हुआ है और जो उत्कृष्ट व्यवस्था है, जो प्रशासन ने कार्य किया है, मैं अभिभूत हूं। कभी कल्पना नहीं की थी कि भारतवर्ष में इस प्रकार का आयोजन होगा। हर स्तर के ऊपर प्रशासन ने और माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने जो चमत्कारी करिश्मा दिखाया है, एक हादसा हुआ, पर अंदाजा लगाइए कितनी त्वरित गति से, किस गति से हर मामले को हैंडल किया गया। और आज तक दुनिया अचंभित हो जाएगी ये जानकर, अमेरिका की जितनी पॉपुलेशन है उतने लोगों का तो आगमन हो चुका है यहाँ पर। मेरे से कोई भी ऐसा नहीं मिला है जिसने ये नहीं कहा हो कि हमने सोचा नहीं था कि कोई व्यक्ति धरती पर ऐसा कर पाएगा। मैं माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी योगी आदित्यनाथ जी को साधुवाद का पात्र मानता हूं कि उन्होंने जो आयोजन किया है वो दुनिया के इतिहास में रचित हो गया है। मैं अपील करूंगा, मार्मिक अपील, मीडिया उन पहलों को देखे। अंदाजा लगाने से लोग चूकते नहीं हैं। 1 लाख से ज्यादा तो टॉयलेट है। टॉयलेट की क्वालिटी कैसी है, लोगों को भोजन कैसे मिल रहा है, प्रशासनिक व्यवस्था कितनी अच्छी है।
Addressing a public rally at Sonia Vihar, Union Home Minister Amit Shah criticized Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal, recalling his past promises made during Anna Hazare movement. Shah stated that Kejriwal had initially vowed not to form a political party and had promised to take action against Sheila Dikshit, but later aligned with the Congress to become Chief Minister, even breaking an oath sworn on his children. He further accused Kejriwal of contradicting his earlier claims of not using official perks, alleging that instead of refusing a bungalow, he demolished 4 to construct a Sheesh Mahala Glass Palace. Shah also announced that under the BJP governance plan for delay, people would receive free medical treatment, including operations up to 10 lakh.
विधानसभा में स्थित मां दुर्गा के मंदिर, अन्नपूर्णा मंदिर और बालाजी मंदिर को प्रणाम कर कर मेरी बात की शुरुआत करता हूं। यहां स्थित कंठी माता मंदिर में विराजमान शीतला माता को भी प्रणाम करता हूं और बाबा श्यामवीर जी की धरती को भी प्रणाम कर कर मेरी बात की शुरुआत करना। मित्रों, यहां पर मनोज जी और कपिल भाई जब भाषण करते थे, मैंने आपका मूड देखा। मैंने पूनम जी को बताया मुझे काहे को बुलाया है, वैसे ही कपिल मिश्रा जीतने जा रहा है। मगर अच्छा किया मुझे बुलाया। मुझे मालूम नहीं था कि मेरी सभा यमुना जी के घाट पर रखी है। भाइयों बहनों, भाजपा की सरकार बना दो, 2 साल के बाद जो छठ आएगी, मैं आपके साथ यमुना में डुबकी लगाकर बताऊंगा। यमुना में डुबकी। ये केजरीवाल जी ने सारे पूर्वांचल वालों से, उत्तराखंडियों से छल किया है। उन्होंने कहा था यमुना जी का पानी हम शुद्ध कर देंगे। बाद में कोई योजना भी नहीं लाए, प्रयास भी नहीं किया, हमें करने भी नहीं दिया। और उन्होंने तो डुबकी नहीं लगाई। अभी कुछ दिन पहले भाजपा कार्यकर्ता केजरीवाल के कटआउट को डुबकी लगा कर गए। अब भाजपा कार्यकर्ता भी भोले हैं, कटआउट को डुबकी लगवा दिए, बाहर निकाला, छोड़कर चले गए। फिर मैंने पूछा वो कटआउट का क्या हुआ, तो ढूंढने निकले, कटआउट न मिले। दिल्ली पुलिस को बताया कटआउट कहां गया भाई, हमें तबीयत पूछनी है। तो ढूंढते ढूंढते एम्स के आईसीयू से वो कटआउट मिला। कटआउट भी बीमार पड़ गया।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for presenting the Union Budget 2025 to 2026. In a video message, Modi emphasized that the tax relief provided in the budget would greatly benefit the middle class and salaried employees. He further noted that the budget prioritized employment, generation, sectors. Modi specifically mentioned reforms that would lead to significant transformations in the coming years, such as granting infrastructure status to shipbuilding, which would encourage the construction of large ships in India and boost the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. He also highlighted the immense potential of the tourism sector in the country.
मैं वित्त मंत्री निर्मला सीतारमण जी और उनकी पूरी टीम को इस जनता जनार्दन का बजट, पीपल्स का बजट, इसके लिए बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं। साथियों, आमतौर पर बजट का फोकस इस बात पर रहता है कि सरकार का खजाना कैसे भरेगा, लेकिन ये बजट उससे बिल्कुल उल्टा है। लेकिन ये बजट देश के नागरिकों की जेब कैसे भरेगी, देश के नागरिकों की बचत कैसे बढ़ेगी और देश के नागरिक विकास के भागीदार कैसे बनेंगे, ये बजट इसकी एक बहुत मजबूत नींव रखता है। साथियों, इस बजट में रिफॉर्म की दिशा में महत्वपूर्ण कदम उठाए गए हैं। न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी में प्राइवेट सेक्टर को बढ़ावा देने का निर्णय बहुत ही ऐतिहासिक है। ये आने वाले समय में सिविल न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी का बड़ा योगदान देश के विकास में सुनिश्चित करेगा। बजट में रोजगार के सभी क्षेत्रों को हर प्रकार से प्राथमिकता दी गई है। लेकिन मैं दो चीजों पर ध्यान आकर्षित करना चाहूंगा। उन रिफॉर्म्स की मैं चर्चा करना चाहूंगा जो आने वाले समय में बहुत बड़ा परिवर्तन लाने वाले हैं। एक, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर स्टेटस देने के कारण भारत में बड़े शिप्स के निर्माण को बढ़ावा मिलेगा। आत्मनिर्भर भारत अभियान को गति मिलेगी। और हम सब जानते हैं कि शिप बिल्डिंग ये सर्वाधिक रोजगार देने वाला क्षेत्र है। उसी प्रकार से देश में टूरिज्म के लिए बहुत संभावना है। महत्वपूर्ण 50 टूरिस्ट डेस्टिनेशन, वहां पर जो होटल्स बनाएंगे, उस होटल को पहली बार इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के दायरे में लाकर टूरिज्म पर बहुत बल दिया है। इससे हॉस्पिटैलिटी सेक्टर को, जो रोजगार का बहुत बड़ा क्षेत्र है, और टूरिज्म जो रोजगार का सबसे बड़ा क्षेत्र है, एक प्रकार से चारों तरफ रोजगार के अवसर पैदा करने वाला एक क्षेत्र को ऊर्जा देने वाला काम करेगा। मैं वित्त मंत्री निर्मला सीतारमण जी और उनकी पूरी टीम को इस जनता जनार्दन का बजट,
Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Nara Chandrababu Naidu visited Motakatla village in Annamaya district today. During his visit, he personally distributed social pensions to beneficiaries by going door to door in a separate event. He handed over electric autos to selected beneficiaries and later interacted with auto drivers to understand their issues. Addressing a public gathering in Motakatla, Chandrababu Naidu strongly criticized the previous YSR Congress party government, accusing it of ruining the state. He alleged that the Polavaram project was submerged in the Godavari river due to the mismanagement of the former administration, expressing disappointment. He claimed that Andhra Pradesh had regressed by 20 years under the previous government. Chandrababu Naidu further stated that the people had suffered losses for 5 years under YSR CP rule and emphasized the need for a shift in public mindset. He asserted that the Polavaram project would be completed by 2027.
కళ నా ఆలోచన. ఈరోజు ఒక విషయం మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. మీ ఇంట్లో మీరు ఉండండి, ఇక్కడ పనిచేయండి. బోరు కొడితే నెలకు ఒక 10 రోజులు 15 రోజులు వర్క్ స్టేషన్కి వచ్చి అక్కడ పనిచేయండి. మీరు ఫిజికల్గా పోవాలంటే ప్రపంచమే హద్దు. వర్చువల్, ఫిజికల్, హైబ్రిడ్ మోడల్ భవిష్యత్తులో రియాలిటీ. దానికోసం నేను ప్రమోట్ చేస్తున్నా. ఇంకో పక్క మీరు వ్యవసాయం చేస్తూ మీ ఇబ్బందులు చెప్పారు. నేను అందుకే నిన్న పోయినప్పుడు చూశాను. ఏదైతే దావోస్లో కూడా అందరితో మాట్లాడినప్పుడు డిపి వరల్డ్, జబ్లాలి ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ దుబాయ్, పోర్ట్ దుబాయ్, వాళ్ళు వచ్చి లాజిస్టిక్స్ అన్ని కూడా చేస్తామని ముందుకు వచ్చారు. వాళ్ళు వస్తే బ్యాక్వర్డ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ అంతా చేస్తున్నారు. అంటే మామూలుగా కోల్డ్ చైన్ మొదలుకొని ప్రపంచంలో ఈ ప్రోడక్ట్ తీసి అమ్మడానికి, విత్ ఇన్ ది కంట్రీ అమ్మడానికి, డ్యామేజెస్ తగ్గించడానికి మొత్తం కూడా వర్కౌట్ చేస్తున్నారు. మధ్యవర్తులు కూడా పోయే పరిస్థితి వస్తుంది. మీలో ఎవరైనా హుషారుగా ఉంటే ఫార్మర్స్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్స్ కోఆపరేటివ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఎఫ్పిపి పెట్టుకోండి. ఫార్మర్స్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్స్ కోఆపరేటివ్స్ పెట్టుకుంటే దానిపైన గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా వైబిలిటీ గ్యాప్ ఫండింగ్ ఇస్తున్నారు. రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం అండగా ఉంటాం. ఇలాంటి పెప్సికో కానీ, వాల్మార్ట్ కానీ, లూలు కానీ, నేను చెప్పినట్టు డిపి వరల్డ్ కానీ, లేకపోతే ఏపీ ఇంకొక ఆర్గనైజేషన్ వరల్డ్ బెస్ట్ లాజిస్టిక్స్ కంపెనీ ఉంది, వీళ్ళందరినీ తీసుకొస్తాను. ప్రభుత్వం పూర్తిగా అండగా ఉంటాం. అందుకే 5 ప్రాంతాల్లో 5 రతన్ టాటా ఇన్నోవేషన్ హబ్స్ కూడా పెడుతున్నాం. స్టార్టప్ కంపెనీస్ని ప్రోత్సహిస్తున్నాం. మీ ఊర్లో నువ్వు కూర్చొని నాలెడ్జ్ ఎకానమీలో పనిచేయడం కానీ, మీ ఊర్లో నువ్వు కూర్చొని మీ ఊర్లో ఉండే వ్యవసాయ ఆధార పరిశ్రమలు పెట్టుకుని డబ్బులు సంపాదించే మార్గం నేను చూపిస్తానని మీ అందరికీ హామీ ఇస్తున్నా. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఒక పక్క ఎంఎస్పి వాణిజ్య పంటలకు కూడా ఇవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నాను. రాయలసీమలో హార్టికల్చర్ పంటలు ఎక్కువ వస్తాయి, పండ్ల తోటలు, కూరగాయలు, పూలు ఎక్కువ వస్తాయి. ఓసారి రేటు పడిపోతే మీరు ఇబ్బంది పడుతున్నారు. ఇక్కడ కూడా ఎంఎస్పి అన్ని పంటలకు పెట్టి ఏ పంటకు కూడా రేటు పడిపోతే పూర్తిగా ఆదుకునేట్టుగా మీకు చేయూతనిచ్చే విధంగా ఒక కార్యక్రమం తీసుకొస్తాం. రెండవది, రాయలసీమను నీళ్లుంటే ప్రపంచంలోనే మెరుగైన కుర్రాళ్లుగా తయారయ్యే పరిస్థితి వస్తుంది. అది నా కళ, నా ఆలోచన.
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented her record 8th consecutive budget, which contained measures that ease the burden on the middle class struggling with high prices and stagnant wage growth while being fiscally prudent. As per the economic survey table, the Indian economy is expected to grow at 6.3 to 6.8% in 2025 to 26, while India will need structural reforms and deregulation to reinforce medium-term growth. Potential investment activity is expected to pick up ahead of the budget. President Draupadi Murmu addressed a joint sitting of Parliament, where she said the government has worked with strong determination to lift the economy out of the state of policy paralysis. Despite global concerns such as aftermath of COVID-19 pandemic and war-related uncertainties, during the budget session, 16 bills including the Finance Bill 2025, amendments to the Waqf and Banking Regulations Act, and the merging of the Indian Railways and the Indian Railways Board Acts will be tabled.
Makhana Board in Bihar. For this, there is a special opportunity for the people of Bihar. A Makhana Board will be established in the state to improve production, processing, value addition and marketing of Makhana. The people engaged in these activities will be organized into FPOs. The board will provide hand-holding and training support to Makhana farmers and will also work to ensure they receive the benefits of all relevant government schemes. A national mission on high-yielding seeds will be launched, aimed at 1. Strengthening research ecosystem, 2. Targeted development and propagation of seeds with high yield, pest resistance and climate resilience, and 3. Commercial availability of more than 100 seed varieties released since July 2024. India The great Telugu poet and playwright Gurujada Apparao had said, Deshamante matti kadoy, Deshamante manushuloy, meaning a country is not just its soil, a country is its people. In line with this, for us, Vikasit Bharat encompasses zero poverty, 100% quality good school education, access to high quality, affordable and comprehensive health care, 100% skilled labor with meaningful employment, 70% women in economic activities and farmers, making our country the food basket of the world. In this budget, the proposed development measures span 10 broad areas, focusing on Garib, youth, Annadata, and Nari. The great Telugu poet and playwright Gurujada Apparao had said, Deshamante matti kadoy, Deshamante manushuloy, meaning a country is not just its soil, a country is its people. In line with this, for us, Vikasit Bharat encompasses zero poverty, 100% quality good school education, access to high quality.
A distinguished delegation of 118 members, including heads of missions, their spouses and diplomats representing 77 countries, has arrived at the Mahakumbha Mela Kshetra in Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. This visit marks a significant moment in the international recognition of the Mahakumbha Mela, one of the largest and most revered religious gatherings in the world. The presence of such a diverse group of diplomats reflects the global importance of the event, as it draws attention not only for its religious and spiritual significance but also a cultural landmark. The delegation's arrival serves as a testament to the widespread respect and interest in India's rich spiritual heritage. The Kumbh Mela continues to be a platform for cultural exchange, where millions gather, and this international presence underscores the event's role as a beacon of India's traditional and spiritual values, fostering global unity through its celebration of faith and culture. The centre has approved the revised cost of the Polavaram project, now pegged at 30,436.95 crores. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman made this announcement during the 2025-26 budget presentation. The central government has also allocated a balance grant of 12,157.53 crore for the project. Last year's budget had allocated 12,000 crore rupees for Polavaram, and the 2025-26 budget maintains this level of funding. The project is slated for completion by 2028. In addition, the centre allocated 50,000 crores for capital construction work in Amaravati. Through these, funds will be provided as loans, with the centre guaranteeing repayment to lending institutions. Since Chandrababu Naidu's appointment as Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, efforts have been made to accelerate the construction of both Polavaram and Amaravati. He recently chaired a review meeting with officials on the progress of the Polavaram project. The centre has taken over the responsibility of construction, and the state has urged the centre to release funds for the expenses incurred at the fair. Upon returning from Davos, Naidu discussed the budget allocations for Andhra Pradesh with the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. That is the wrap about the Prime Time News. Keep watching CVR English.